To make me jealous, my husband brings home a different woman every night and spends the night with them, then orders his men to get rid of them the next morning. This morning was no exception. I stood outside my husband Baram's room, listening to the sounds coming from between the cracks in the door, and bitterly smiled to myself. This was nothing new to me, but I still felt sadness at this situation. When I came back to my senses, his room door suddenly opened. He stared at me intently. I immediately looked away and continued walking. Before I could go far, I heard him summon his men and ask them to take the woman he had spent the night with away. I laughed softly as I walked upstairs. Yes, hearing him give such an order was nothing new to me. After all, he is a ruthless mafia boss, and I jazz Emma's wife in the kitchen. I sat down to eat, the maid standing by ready to serve, the armed men hovering around the house, a constant reminder of who Aram was. Get ready, my husband's voice caught my attention. I turned around and saw him walking towards my seat. Why, I asked lazily. He sat down in the chair next to me and started eating his food. Today is my parents' anniversary. They're throwing a costume party and want us to come, he said matter-of-factly, and then started eating. I just nodded and followed him quietly, as we always did when we were together, even though we were both married. We acted like strangers towards each other. Bring your dress up later. Baram looked at me while wiping his mouth. I nodded perfunctorily and drank some water.